What's going on, family? It's the entertainer, the motivator, the educator, Lucky Murray here with 44 Radio, and I want to speak about something else I found interesting, to say the least. Bubba Wallace, he is the only black driver in NASCAR, okay? Don't really like NASCAR, but I'm following the story. He found a noose in his garage yesterday at Tagadella Nights. I can't say the thing of the some race car that he's driving at a race event that was postponed. You get the picture. I'm gonna talk a little bit about it, but before I do, go subscribe to my channel, man. Hit that notification bell and also the subscribe button. The notification bell will let you know every time I drop a video, and as of late, I've been dropping videos every single day, man. And some of y'all, some people, they say that I don't say things correctly. They pick it up. It's okay. I'm going to say more things incorrectly and just deal with it. Thank you, people. But I want to play a news clip about the story, and I want to talk a little bit about this. So let's get into this.
And another big headline coming out of the race at Talladega, a noose found in the garage of Team 43. That garage belonging to Bubba Wallace, the only full-time black driver in NASCAR's Elite Cup Series. Christy Diaz joining us live from her home in Fulton County. And Christy, a lot of people are talking about this one online, of course.
Sheba, a lot of reaction online, as you can imagine, and this coming only 2 weeks after that same driver, Bubba Wallace, successfully pushed for NASCAR to ban the Confederate flag from its properties and its tracks. So NASCAR saying about this situation, finding the noose in the garage, that it has launched a full investigation and immediate investigation. It said it will do everything possible to find who was responsible for this and to, quote, eliminate them from the sport. They released a statement that said, in part, we are angry and outraged and cannot state strongly enough how seriously we take this heinous act. There is no place for racism in NASCAR, and this act only strengthens our resolve to make the sport open and welcoming to all. Bubba Wallace responded to this and posted a message on Twitter saying, in part, this despicable act of racism and hatred leaves me incredibly saddened and just serves as a painful reminder of how much further we have to go as a society and how persistent we must be in the fight against racism. So let's get to what all of you are saying online this morning. A lot of people showing love and support to Bubba. Ricky tweeting his support, saying, I know what I'm wearing tomorrow. He was tweeting yesterday. The race was postponed because of some rain, so it should air today. He's saying, go get him, Bubba Wallace. Now, G saying this, for real, I'm going to pray tonight that Bubba gets this W tomorrow. God says he will prepare a table for my enemies. My cup runneth over. Bubba Wallace, let's get it. And then Zlatan saying, just grabbed a Bubba Wallace t-shirt. We are with you. John also tweeting his support, saying, before today, I had zero interest in NASCAR, but now I will be this dude's biggest fan.
So that was the gist of the story. Basically, last night they was preparing for a race, and they found a noose in his garage with the cars lay, as I assume. So let's read NASCAR's actual statement. This is the whole statement they put out. Well, this probably, I don't know if this whole statement, but this is what I found on Twitter. It says, late this afternoon, which was yesterday, NASCAR was made aware that a noose was found in the garage stall of the 43 team. We are angry and outraged and cannot state strongly enough how seriously we take this heinous act. We have launched an immediate investigation and will do everything we can to identify the person or persons responsible and eliminate them from the sport. As we have stated, I can't say that word, unequivocally, I think that's how you say it, points for me. There is no place for racism in NASCAR, and this act only strengthens and resolves to make the sport open and welcome to all. And I think that with NASCAR, they had to act quickly because the simple fact that, first of all, let's break down NASCAR. NASCAR is really for Southern whites, and not only Southern whites, it's really made for Southern white males. You know, the heritage as far as the Confederate flag is strong. Me personally, being a black man, I don't think the state flag, I don't think the Confederate flag needs to hang anywhere. I don't think that it represents anything but hatred. That's my personal opinion. And if you want to argue me down in the comment section below, bring it. But I think that it has no place for anywhere. I'm from South Carolina. I'm stay in South Carolina. In 2000, they took down the flag. But here's what they did: they took down the flag and put it on a flagpole in front of the State House. I think now they removed it. I think after, but it took the massacre, the Charleston 9, the Manual 9, when they was killed back in 14, for them to immediately remove the Confederate flag from the State House entirety and put it in a museum. I do not know why Southern whites hold on to the heritage of the Confederate flag and they lost the war. Okay, the Confederate flag was used lots of times when you see the Ku Klux Klan riding around burning crosses, which I never understand why you burn a cross in somebody's yard and a crosses represent Christianity. Anyway, never understood why the hatred, the hold on to this heritage that really wasn't there. The South lost the war, and the biggest component of the war was slavery. I don't care what textbooks, I don't care what you try to twist it and aim it at and try to make your forefront. No, it was done for slavery. And the fact that NASCAR wants it to be removed from the sport to make it diversified, I read a study that says that every 1 out of 5 NASCAR fans are a minority, either black or I think it said Asian. I think the other word was Asian. It's not a whole lot of black people that watch NASCAR. And so Bubba Wallace is actually a trailblazer. And for him to go through that and find a Noose, I think it's petty. I think that whoever did it need to be ashamed of themselves and really need to examine why are you resorted to this notion to fight so hard. I mean, these Southerners that hold these Confederates that hold the Confederate flag dear and dear are fighting so hard. So my question to you, man, what do you think about this, man? Write in the comment section below. This is crazy. I would never thought in a million years in 2020, okay, people found a Noose in his garage. And also there's been this strange element of black men being hung across the country, and it's been deemed as suicide. But I don't know, man. I'm just a guy talking on the microphone. Let me know what you guys think about in the comment section below. And, man, follow my show, man, The Lucky Murray Show. That's every Wednesday on 44 Radio, 8 p.m. It will be linked in the description below. But, again, it's the entertainer, the motivator, the educator. And please don't forget all 3. Lucky Murray back with another I don't know what I'm going to call it, but I'm back again. Talk to you guys. Tell you guys a little story. Make sure you subscribe. And go to chhnow.com, the latest, greatest Christian hip-hop news and entertainment. But until next time, people.